Hello. I just killed my dinosaur. How are you guys doing? It's time to open another Scrawlrbox. And my husband sat on this one. This is the same one when I said I had two. And I put it on the sofa behind me, and my husband sat on it. So I'm very glad that there were not bags of paint in this box, or at least I'm assuming so, because I don't think they'll do that in 2 boxes in a row. Let's open this up and see what's inside. I have no clue what's in here. Maybe watercolor? There's pencils. I can feel pencils. Heavy paper. Ooh, oh, that's weird. That's a weird one. Shane Vorabin, 49-year-old artist and a hairstylist. Oh, future hairstylist. From Missouri. Grew up in the Lone Star of Texas. Woo woo. Draw a little bit every day. So on and so forth. Here is the Instagram. Here's the art again. It's weird. I like it. We have A5 drawing paper, 250 gram. Oh, it's smooth. 250 gram, 12 sheets. It's got a Bristol-y vibe. I wonder if there's markers. Okay. There's so much green. Let's just... Creepy bee-man sticker. Markers. Refreshers. Swizzles sour apple. Yeah. I admit I very rarely eat the candy from these things. I'm not a big candy fiend. Okay. Got lots of pens. Had this kind of pen before, but it's a brush. Unipen fine line, water and fade proof pigment ink. It's got a little cute window so you can like see the brush inside. And it's a little brush. It kind of reminds me of the PN because it's not a like gentle brush. It's a stiff brush. Then we have our pencil. It's a 2B. Yeah, I like 3B. 2B is fine. It's better than HB. We got 01 fine line. It's another window. Black. 01. It's a big boy. Then we have a Signo black. Signo black gel pen. Interesting. The end is really weird. It comes to a point. And Pit Artist pen brush, sky blue. I feel like I've gotten a sky blue before. Okay, it's a brush. There is a helicopter outside that won't go away. Scarlet red. Looks more like orange, but we'll see it on paper. And May green. Pretty green. Are you water soluble? Waterproof. India ink. And then March box is all about beauty of the hand-drawn line. Thick or thin, dark or light, each line is in place in building your next artwork. Try experimenting with line variation and how the line weight can affect your artwork. Does this line add to your work? Do you use thinner lines to make it softer feel? Blah, 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 blah. And leading lines. Hey, that's an art concept I taught my kids last year. Leading lines. We'll have to see what happens. Let's make something. So... oh, pencil is a pencil. It acts like a pencil. It's a 2B pencil. It's not super dark, it's not super light, it's better than a regular old HB pencil, which is the ones usually used at school. It's pencil-like. The gel pen, it's a very pointy gel pen. It's a very fine line. Not sure how fond or not I am of the ink. There is a couple times that it did not dry, and my hand smudged it, so it definitely did not dry as fast as I wanted it to. And, yeah, it's a fine point pen. It was kind of nice to draw, like, write with, so, and I actually like, you know, pretty fine writing pens, so this might leave my drawing box and head into the writing box. Okay, so these brush pens, guys, you'll see more when I get into the green and the gray. They are so streaky, like super duper duper streaky, like awful. Like you can see it a little bit in the gray, and it gets so bad with the green. I'm gonna be honest, I hated this artwork while I was drawing it. I thought it was the ugliest thing at all possible. I was interpreting Leading Line, you know, because I wanted you to it was a silly idea. So I was thinking about, what's it called? Art concept. Leading line. Line of sight, which is a type of leading line where you have something looking at something else in the image, and your brain automatically goes like, oh, what are they looking at? I want to look at what they're looking at. And that was like what I wanted to do. So, of course, me being me, made a bunch of dinosaurs looking at their impending doom of an asteroid about to crush them to death. In fiery death. Doom. Murder. Yes. Because that's adorable. And a great thing to do with these adorable dinosaurs. The 0.1 pen. Thick. Inky. As you would want your 0.1 pens to be. But yeah. That's what I decided to do with these shapes. I don't think the orange line kind of had the appearance of light. I think it just kind of makes the dinosaurs look froggy. I wanted to do kind of some textures and some stuff and bring more of the line idea in, so I was doing hash marks for the background. Honestly, doing this part was kind of satisfying. Still absolutely hated the drawing. But, like, these mountains and, like, doing the hash marks, lining up in different shapes and stuff, that was pretty satisfying. I gotta admit, that was kind of nice. Gave me, like, not paying attention in math class or English class vibes. Definitely, you know, scribbling out the margins of notebooks kind of feeling. As I was filling in, I was realizing there were pretty big gaps and I did not like them, so I started filling those in. And about halfway through here, I was like, the color is just not on there enough. This is bad. This is lame. This is empty. So I went through and just started filling in like a crazy person, trying to keep the texture. Ooh, I'm actually kind of proud of what I did of the ground here. I did the gray and the blue, green, and the blue and the orange, and it kind of like stippled its way into being a brown color. You know, art, knowledge, uses. Felt cool. But this is what I was like, oh, this is so much more saturation, contrast. Which made me, you know, go back into the sky and do the same thing. Also stop trying to make them like necessarily lines, and they're just like polka dot brush, polka dot brush, polka dot brush. Boop 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 boop. That is really satisfying to watch. Man, I get mesmerized watching my own video. Not that I think it's good art. I still think this is terrible art, but just it's satisfying. I'm a crazy person, but it is satisfying. Anyway, I like dinosaurs. Do you guys like dinosaurs? How you doing? You doing okay? Things are crazy. They've discovered a lot of new dinosaurs recently. I need to do another dinosaur video. There's like these pterosaurs that totally look like Porg. Is it Porg? Little Star Wars penguin looking dudes that are like puffins. Did you know that those guys were like actually puffins? Like when they were filming that Star Wars movie, the island is infested with puffins, which is like a seafaring bird. And they could not like Photoshop all the puffins out, so they just turned them into porgs. And I love that story. Another Star Wars fact? Hold on. The sound of the TIE fighters is the sound of an elephant in a car driving over a wet road. My dad took me to a Star Wars museum when I was a kid, and for some reason that was like the one fact that stuck with me. Oh, and Chewbacca was totally based off of, you know, the guy's dog. In like a million ways. Happy May 4th. It's not going to be May 4th when this video comes out, but it's May 4th when I'm recording this. I had conversations about Star Wars with students today. I'm rambling some weird stuff. Should we talk about the art? Zill's just doing dots. Trying to keep them like smaller for the background. This is the point where I started kind of liking it more. Started not thinking it was as ugly as I thought it was. Now this. I cheated. Pulled out the gel pen. And this is actually what made me like the artwork a little bit more. Still don't think it's good. But I had fun. Basically just went through and broke up a big bunch of the chunks of shapes with white blobs. Because I can. And I'm an artist. And I can make these decisions. And it just kind of went from being overly derpy to kind of cute because they look speckled and I don't know, I liked them. Especially as I like faded out the white highlight areas and blended them in with polka dots. Another thing that's just kind of satisfying to watch. Bloop, 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 bloop. I'm an adult. I do adult things. I have adult interests. Not just watching me put polka dots on things. What are you talking about? Anyway, I hope you liked this art. I did not enjoy doing it. All in all, how would I rate this box? The paper? Did not like the markers very much. I've watched other YouTubers who've already had their videos out and they liked the paper. I was not a fan of this paper. It was not my friend. It did not hold as much ink as I wanted it to. The color brush markers is way too streaky, but might be fun to do bullet journaling with or something like that, but not like coloring markers. Gel pen. Talked about that already. I liked the gel pen. I might write with it instead of doing art with it. The pencil was a pencil and did pencil-like things. And the thing I'm probably going to get the most use out of this box is the 0.1 pen. Because I like the thick pens. And it's a nice, soft roundness. So, yeah. Here's some peel porn. Still satisfying, even when the art's, you know, not so good. And it's okay to say your art's bad, guys. I just made something. I played. I experimented. Is it of quality? No. Did I have fun at the end? Yes. Did I find it satisfying now, watching all the polka dots? Definitely yes. It's kind of cute. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me do some terrible rambling. And hopefully I'll see you guys in a week or two. And thank you specifically to my patrons, Mom, Dad, Jamie, Cindy, Kaze, Hans, Beth, Jafo, and Jigme. Thank you for putting up with me and all my ridiculousness, and I'll see you all later.